What's up YouTube? DK, it's time for another Final Fantasy Top 10 Countdown. This time we're going to talk about the top 10 most frustrating minigames and side quests. I will only include the ones that lead to great rewards. There are a lot, and I mean a lot of frustrating, annoying minigames and side quests in this series, but unfortunately most of them aren't worth your time. This stupid joke whipping thing in 9 is a perfect example. I did this shit 5 times and I said fuck it. Before we get this show started, we have 5 honorable mentions. These things aren't too bad once you get the hang of it, but some of you might find them pretty annoying. The Sealed Temple in Final Fantasy V is nothing like the extra dungeons in 4 and 6. It's one giant puzzle. You're going to spend half of your time down here backtracking, and the encounter rate is ridiculously high. The normal monsters are pretty damn annoying, and some of the bosses are very cheap as well. And watch out for that room full of Omegas.
It's elementary, really, once you get the hang of it.
Spirit Break isn't too bad. The first 3 matches should be very easy. Shimmer, on the other hand, can be a little tricky. The only thing hard about this is the fact that you are on a time limit, and unfortunately, not everybody passed math class. No lady luck for you.
My goggles fogged up.
If you think really hard, you'll solve it in no time, Kupo.
I cannot tell you how much I hate these stupid damn puzzles. These things are extremely aggravating. Fortunately, there's a website that would do it for you. The only reason why I needed it is because, just like Spirit Break, you're on a time limit. Don't you feel bad when you're forced to cheat? Yes, I am not insane. This is an honorable mention for the simple fact that you can actually control it. You can control when the lightning strikes. And if you know when lightning is going to strike, you are going to move out of the way, aren't you? The main reason why I consider this a honorable mention is the simple fact that Lulu is supposed to be attacking with magic. She is a magic user. Most people don't even bother getting her ultimate weapon. You're better off customizing a magic based weapon with First Strike. You either love Blitzball or you hate it. Once you hire the right people and get the hang of it, it's really easy. But it is a little time consuming. I know you guys are very excited about the international features coming to the PS3 version. Well, if you hate Blitzball, I got some bad news for you. If you don't get attack reels, Penis is going to kick your ass. Now that the honorable mentions are done, let's get this show started. These are, in my opinion, the top 10 most frustrating minigames and side quests that force some of you to rage quit. Do not be fooled by the placement on this list. This shit is hard as hell. Just one butterfly and you have to do it all over again, and you are on a time limit. This is hands down one of the worst minigames ever created. There's only one reason why it's number 10. Outside of no Spirit games, I pretty much have absolutely no use for Kimahri. Just like Lulu, it'll be a lot less stressful if you simply customize a weapon. Fucking red butterflies. Now this minigame will give you some really good toys, especially if you do it really early in the game. But unfortunately, it will test your patience. Digging up all those chocograph was really aggravating. The worst part is the fact that you don't have much time. As your chocobo evolves, he can dig them up much faster, but you have to get the chocograph in order to evolve it. Unfortunately, without this side quest, you cannot fight Ozma. But you know what? This doesn't make any sense. Why do I need a chocobo to fly up there anyway? I have a airship, for fuck's sake! How many of you were pissed off at the fact that we can't actually fight this guy? Those trials were pretty damn annoying, but that's only the tip of the iceberg. The missions in 13 are very similar to the hunts in 12, but there's one minor detail that makes it extremely annoying. You can only do one at a time. Because of this, you're going to be backtracking a lot. Naturally, you have to do some of them before you can do others. And unfortunately, the best rewards are in the later hunts. If you want 3 get your gloves, this is going to take some time. Fuck. 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 Fuck.
You believe there are monstrosities even my research has overlooked? Very well. Let us see the proof of your words. Return to me when you think your data log has captured details on every monster. Do you understand? I do mean every single monster.
I'm sure you guys have noticed this by now, but I really love 13 too, despite the horrible ending. I really enjoyed the game. But there's one side quest I really couldn't stand, Monster Professor. This will most likely be the last fragment you collect, and you need all of them to get the Clock Master. You need to beat every monster in the game, including the rare ones, which means you want to get the Battle Mania skill first, which means you have to complete most of the maps, which means you need to collect wild artifacts, which means you have to do a lot of side quests, which means, you get the point. First, we're going to catch 2 good or great chocobos. Then we're going to spend our life savings on greens to speed them up. Next, we're going to race them to better our chances to breeding a special chocobo. Now we need to steal some carbo nuts. Next, we're going to make the 2 chocobos to get a blue or a green chocobo. Now we need to race this chocobo. Then we're going to fight some battles to give our chocobo time to recover. Then we're going to breed the chocobos again and keep resetting the game until we get the one that's the other color that we don't have and the opposite gender. Now we need to raise this chocobo. Then we're going to fight some more battles so that our newborn chocobos can grow up. Now we're going to force brother and sister to perform the act of incest. Next, we're going to raise this chocobo, and then we're going to fight some more battles so that this chocobo can grow up. Now we got to catch a wonderful chocobo. Then we're going to go get a Xeon nut. And now we're going to make the wonderful chocobo with the black chocobo, and now we finally got our gold chocobo. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole thing in a nutshell. The ultimate reward for this side quest is the Safe Travel skill. It blocks all random encounters, which is very helpful for your new game plus. But there's one little teeny-weeny problem. In order to complete it, you need to get Rainbow Pudding. Hey, guess what the drop rate is? 0.4%! It's a 1% drop from the Flame Princess, but then you need to buy lots of sirens. You can double your chances to a whopping 0.8% or 2% for the Flame Princess, but for that you need Treasure Hunter. And the only way to get it is by completing every map in the game. If you didn't complete Tower Zot, Tower Babel, or the Giant, guess what? You gotta start a new game. Do we really have to talk about this? Everybody knows why this is on the list. This place is hell. The Via Inferno is fucking hell. And you know something? Square knows that everybody uses catnip, which is exactly why they nerfed it in the international version. Let's see how well you guys feel once this thing comes out on PS3. Without this hunt, I can't do this side quest. Without this side quest, I can't go to the Bahim Passes. Without the Bahim Passes, I can't get this Esper. Without this hunt, I can't get this key. Without this key, I can't do this puzzle. Without this puzzle, I can't get this Esper or this key item. Without this hunt, I can't get this key. Without this key, I can't complete this side quest. Without this side quest, I can't get this Esper. I need 10 Espers to get to Zodiac. Without this hunt, I can't get this key. Without this key, I can't go to Site 11. Without Site 11, I can't fight Gilgamesh or do this hunt. Without this hunt, I can't get this key. Without this key, I can't fight Hellworm. Without Hellworm, I can't fight Yazamat. Without Yazamat, I can't fight Omega Weapon. Without Omega Weapon, Yazamat, or Gilgamesh, I can't get the Wormhill Blade. Why the fuck is the game designed this way? You can't do this until you do that, but you can't do that until you do this, and you can't do this until you do that, but you can't do that until you do this hunt, but you can't do that hunt until you do this side quest, but you can't do that side quest until you do this hunt. What the fuck were you thinking when you designed this game? I love the battle system, I love the characters, I love the bosses, but I cannot stand the fucking side quest. You have to do everything to do everything. You so much as pass one hunt, and you can't do half the shit in this game. This is the most time-consuming Final Fantasy game I have ever played. Now, I was going to make that number 1, but the side quests in 12 aren't difficult. There's just so many of them. And I guess after you play the game about 30 times, it isn't too bad. However, there is one side quest that I will never, ever, ever do again in my entire life. Don't even consider doing this shit unless you are a die-hard completionist and a big fan of this game. This is my opinion on the most aggravating, annoying, frustrating side quest in the history of Final Fantasy. Those of you who watch my LP of this game, you know exactly how much I hate this stupid side quest. First, I think I need to clear up a little confusion. The Triple Triad minigame is actually pretty fun once you get the hang of it. However, the Queen of Cards side quest is just simply, utterly fucking impossible. This is hands down the single most worst side quest that has ever been created. The ultimate goal of this side quest is to collect every card in the game, but unfortunately it is extremely, extremely difficult. First, you have to lose a high level card to her. This forces her to move to another location. Then you gotta find out where she is, and then you gotta either win that card back or lose another high level card to her. This will force her to move again. Eventually she will go back to her hometown in Dalit. You have to lose specific cards to her so she can make other cards. Now you gotta go around the world to get those cards, and then you gotta play her son to get your cards back. It doesn't sound too difficult, but this side quest is simply fucking ridiculous. This side quest will force you to reset the game over and over and over and over again. The first time you reset the game is when she's saying, I'm going to another region. Do not do this because her location is completely random at this point. The second time you reset the game is when you lose your cards. And this will happen a lot because of those stupid damn rules. The rule I hate the most is random. You cannot choose your cards. I know it's very possible to play this game without all these rules, but I shouldn't have to tell the queen 30 times I don't want to spread the rules. The cards you win from this side quest can be refined into some really, really great items, but unfortunately, most of you are simply not going to have the patience to acquire them. I will get 99 Danjarios before I ever deal with this bitch again. I said it before and I'm going to say it one more time. Take my advice. Stay the fuck away from this side quest!